My wife asked me why I stopped fighting for our marriage. I just looked at her, dead serious. For 3 months, every girls' night turned into a therapy session about how marriage is just a trap. She'd come home at 2 a.m., smelling like cheap wine, preaching about how her divorced friends were finally living their truth and how they were free. Last week, she told me maybe she should have listened when they warned her about settling down. So I stopped fighting. Yesterday, it hit her. You're not fighting for us anymore. If you loved me, you'd fix this. I stayed calm. I pulled out my phone and called her best friend Janet, the twice-divorced one who's been coaching her. I put it on speaker. Hey Janet, quick question. Do you think my wife should stay married to someone she clearly regrets being with? My wife's face went pale. Janet immediately started backpedaling, saying, oh no, I mean, she should really work it out. I didn't stop there. I called Krista, who spends every weekend at bars, crying about how all men are trash. I asked her, hey, my wife's been telling me about your amazing single life. Should she come join you and live that authentic truth you're always talking about? Crystal went quiet, then stuttered. I was just venting. I didn't mean it like that. Finally, I called Debbie, the one living with her parents at 35. Debbie, great news. My wife is finally ready to take your advice. When can she move into your place? Her response, there's really no room here. My wife watched her entire support system crumble in real time. I looked at her and said, they don't want you to be happy. They just want you to be as miserable as they are. You chose their approval over my love. I hope it was worth it. She finally realized her sisters weren't giving her wisdom. They were just projecting their own failures onto our life. I handed her the divorce papers. She started crying, begging for a second chance, saying she didn't know what she was doing. I told her, you spent 3 months tearing this house down to satisfy them. Now you're going to have to live in the wreckage alone. I didn't want to leave, but I knew I couldn't keep being the punching bag for their insecurities. As she sat there, her phone started buzzing. Texts from them asking for money or complaining about their own messy lives. She finally looked at the screen, then at me, and asked, what have I done? I just told her, you chose your sisterhood. Enjoy the membership fees.